Okay, we are back with Austin Allen. I will start with Parker Gabriel.
Austin, Luke made a reference to maybe something not quite being right in practice, or that there was a sense looking back on it that there was a lot of talk about energy and maybe it didn't follow. Did you sense that? And if so, how do you avoid that in the future?
Yeah. In my mind, I think it was just a lack of execution throughout the week. Uh, we had a, I think we had a decent game plan. It's just during the week we didn't execute those plays in practice, and if things don't execute in practice, it's hard to execute them in a game. We got to be locked into the details coming in this next week, with it being a short week. That's all we can do, just take care of what we can during the week.
Andrew Ward.
Hey, Austin, what was the sense in the locker room after this one? Obviously, you guys probably didn't expect to lose the way you did.
Yeah, this one hurt for sure. It hurt even worse because one of our brothers is down, got taken off the field. I can't imagine. It's part of football, but I can't imagine the pain his family's going through right now. In the football game, it's just our lack of execution is what hurt us, and I think everybody felt that, and just we all knew that this week coming up is a big one, and we just got to take care of us moving forward.
Can you describe that scene a little bit with Colin on the field, and what was going through your guys' mind?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like I said, it's a part of football. You see it happen all around the country. It just hurts a little bit more when it hits close to home, like it did with Colin, with a brother. But you can tell on the sideline that we felt the presence of him leaving. He's the leader on this team. But I think Luke Reimer, Garrett Snodgrass, they stepped up in the end there and played some decent football.
Sam McEwen.
Hey, Austin, earlier this week you said, you guys are still trying to figure out during the course of the week the offense and how it works for you guys. How do you feel like that process is going once you hit the games? Do you feel like there's still hurdles that need to be cleared so that the offense runs more smoothly? And I'm speaking particularly about the passing game, because there appears to be times when guys are open and there's hesitation and there's guys running and all those other things. What do you think needs to click, and what hurdles still remain for that passing game to click?
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a lack of not knowing the offense. I mean, we only have a certain amount of plays every week. I mean, we lock into this set plays every single week. We just need to go out and execute it. Whether that be giving Luke or Adrian a little bit more time so we can get through our reads, or as a receiving core, getting off our jams that much quicker so we can get into the read a little bit quicker. I think just across the board is just execution needs to pick up.
A question, Sean Callahan? Oh, go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
Well, where's the execution most concerning right now from your vantage point? What do you guys have to execute better in the pass game?
I mean, like I said, I mean, giving a half second more time to throw. I mean, getting that much quicker off blocks to create quicker throwing lanes for Luke. I mean, it's just executing plays on offense. It's just simply, it just got to happen. And I don't think it was there completely today.
Sean Callahan?
Austin, how concerned were you just with the way you guys came out? I mean, did you see anything like this during the course of the week that led you to believe the team wasn't going to be prepared? I mean, just the overall focus level it takes to obviously win a Big Ten game like this?
Yeah, we can't take any week off for granted coming off a win. I mean, that's something we need to get used to around here is winning. I think coming out of the gates this week, we were very businesslike. We were doing the right things. It's just a lack of energy going into practice. We're doing the right things, doing the right, getting what we need to get done. It's just we're just going through the motions. Kind of felt like, and that's us. That's on us as leaders to notice that and pick us up.
Brian Christopherson?
Hey, Austin, I know this would be maybe tough to know without seeing the film back, but how do you feel the blocking has been on the offensive side of the ball? Not just the O-line, but all over the field. Where do you feel you're at as a team with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I do have to go back and see on film. I'm looking forward to going home and seeing that as soon as I can, because we can learn from this, even with the shorter week. But Coach Frost preaches it all the time. You can tell how good an offense is going to be by the way their receivers block when they're not in a pass or whatever. When they spring that last block 30 yards down the field, that's instead of a 30-yard gain, is a 60-yard gain for a touchdown. And you could gauge an offense how good they are based on how their receivers block. And I'll have to go look at it, and we'll keep working on being a great blocking team.
Any questions for Austin? Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, Austin.